Say hi.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Well, so it's been a while since we sat here. I think the last time we sat here, we talked about a boat that was broken down. And since then, you know that we've sold the boat to a great couple. They're enjoying a Kokomo on Lake Washington. And you're probably wondering why we're putting out videos of hiking and light shows. So we thought, well, why don't we give you an update on where we're at? It's easier to do it in a video than to type it, but we'll probably include it in the blog too. So recapping, as you know, I work for Lake Union Sea Ray, which carries a number of different brands besides Sea Ray. And you would think that it would be easy to just jump right back into boating, but it's been a little more of a challenge, and we're kind of in a pickle, kind of back where we were 2 years ago. We're looking for...
The main issue is that the next boat that we have will be most likely a Liveaboard. And so we're going to be jumping probably from about a 32-footer to at least a 55-foot boat. And although there are some boats available, the issue that we're running into is the lack of moorage for boats here in Seattle of that size. Most of the places that we're looking at have wait lists of anywhere from 2 to 5 years. And so we're kind of in a rock and a hard place. Now, granted, some of those would be, it may be a 5-year wait list, but it may end up being a 5-week wait list. We just don't know, just because if it becomes available and the people ahead of us aren't ready for it, then it keeps coming down the
pike? I don't know, the order.
Yeah, it comes down the order. And so it might come up where we need to have a boat in a month when we're not really ready for that either. So it's kind of a rock and a hard place, or a chicken and an egg. We don't know which is going to come first. Plus we still have 6 months on our apartment, so we'd like to line something up so when we get out of our apartment, we can go straight into a boat. But it's all going to be about timing, and did I mention it's going to be all about timing?
And you remember we went through this when we bought the boat in the first place. Even with a 32-foot boat, we had to find moorage before we bought it, because even that size, it was somewhat limited. And we were able to work with Bay Marina, who gave us the slip a month before. A lot of marinas won't do that. You have to physically have a boat. And so we've kind of, as we move forward towards April, it's going to be pretty interesting, because we are looking for a 50 to 55-foot boat that hopefully maybe comes with moorage already, maybe out on Lake Washington or Lake Union.
That'd be the perfect scenario.
And then, because a lot of places like Bay Marina, they don't take liveaboards. So even if they had the space available, you can't live there. And so that's the second challenge. With our lease being up in April, you know that in March, we have our big tall ship cruise through the Leeward Islands, which we're really excited about. So ideally, we have to figure out what we're going to do coming into February, because coming into April, we got to move out. And if we don't find a boat, then we're thinking of a couple other options. We might stay here. We might look for another new apartment where we can get a great deal. And maybe we only get a 42-foot boat. Doesn't quite go with what our original plan is on saving money. But with me working for Lake Union Sea Ray, I'm going to be involved with boating anyways. You know, we've got some getaways and some things that we're doing, so maybe that gives us an opportunity. And we've talked about chartering a boat to go to the San Juan Islands, maybe do that instead of investing. So we're kind of really all over the board. But the original plan was to move onto a liveaboard so we could save money.
So in the meantime, you'll notice that we probably won't be putting out any videos.
Or as many.
Until we get closer to finding that boat, looking for the boat, going through the whole process of purchasing the boat again, doing the haul out, doing the survey, doing the mechanicals, finding the moorage for it. But you can also continue to follow us on theboatingjourney.com, because Allie here does a fantastic job of updating the blog on a weekly basis. So she'll keep you posted on where we are and what we're doing throughout this whole time frame.
And remember, our blog isn't just about boating. I include a lot of tips, things about trips, recipes, books. We just watched a great movie last night. I don't know if I would recommend it. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But it was a really great movie. If you haven't seen it, called Adrift. It's from 1983, and a couple.
Well, the true story took place in 1983.
Yes,
the movie was just recently.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Anyways, and as they were heading from Tahiti to San Diego, they ran into a hurricane. So it's super scary, and that's, as you know, we kind of want to sail the world, and so I'm not sure if that moved me any farther forward, but we'll find out in a few years.
Time will tell.
So stay tuned. Please still like and subscribe and make any comments below. We're going to continue to follow all of our other YouTube people that we follow, which are a ton of sailors, and they keep us motivated, so we'll keep you posted.
Thanks, everybody. See you soon.
Now make sure I'm okay in it.
Well, I'm sure you'll be. Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So how are we starting this?
However you want to start it. We're running, so do whatever you want to do. Make sure you look right at the video, at this lens. Just stare at it. Just stare at it. Just stare
Okay,
at it.
I'm going to go.